Hello guys, welcome to the TCS joining formalities. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for getting offer from TCS. Many of the people don't know the joining formalities that should be completed before joining TCS. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what are the formalities and how the formalities should be done. So these formalities I have divided into 4 parts. They are NSR registration and initiating BGC and uploading documents necessary for BGC and completing onboarding forms. Okay, so the first part is NSR registration, and in this, when you log in into the NSR registration website, you will be asked as to select an option as my present employer or my future employer or registration at my own. So if you are called as if you have received an offer letter from TCS or Infosys or Wipro companies, so you should select my future employer and offer letter ID should be given here beside that, and then the personal information you should give one present address and previous address and permanent address and all those formalities you should give, and then you should save and continue. You should click the save and continue button, and then you will be asked passport details, PAN details, etc. Then you should give login details, that is user ID, and login password, transaction password, and a hint question for resetting password and answer to hint question. So you should remember this information as you will require these for accessing your profile later on. After that, you will be getting an acknowledgement number, so you should note down that. Then you should give the qualification details, that are SSC, etc. All these things you should give. And then the next part is we should give the company details, that is your previous company. If you are employed, then you can make payment either online, or you can pay at the POS, that is point of service. So later on, however, you should go to point of service if you make the payment online also, because you should give biometric details, your fingerprint and all those things, so you can make the payment either online or offline. So after that, you should take the printout of acknowledgement form, that is mandatory, because you should be submitting this acknowledgement form at the POS center. Then go to the biometric center, that is point of service. If you need any details of point of service centers, the link will be given in the description. So please carry proof of identity and acknowledgement form to the point of service and view the biometrics, and that's all. And the IT pin will be generated within 2 days, and that pin will be sent to you with a mail, and you should upload this IT pin in the TCS website, that is next step TCS. So you should log into the next step TCS portal. In that portal, if you see on the left side, there is a series of options, that is application form, PDF, offer letter, campus commune, tracking application, ILP corner. So in this ILP corner, you will be having another option, another link like National Skills Registry, and you should select that option. mm, the page will, so you should give the 12-digit NSR IT pin, then click on submit. So once you complete this NSR registration, you submitted the IT pin, um, the pop-up is shown as successfully submitted IT pin, and after whenever you log into the TCS portal, it is shown as empty, but don't worry, you have submitted the IT pin. Okay, after submitting the IT pin within a week or two, you will be getting a joining letter, and you should accept the joining letter and initiate BGC. For that you have to log into the TCS portal and get into the ILP corner, and in that ILP corner there is a joining letter option. You have to select that, and you have to click accept joining letter. After that, after clicking that button, under that you will be getting background check formalities. So you have to click on initiate BGC, and you have to complete that BGC form. So to get into the BGC details, under that ILP corner on the left side, you will have background check option. So you have to select that background check option. When you click this background check option, if it is showing the same home page again, you have to clear the cache and all those things from your browser. So you have to get into settings and clear those cache, cookies and all those things. Then again click on the background check option, then the background check page is open, and you have to click on the initial BGC and fill the BGC form. So once you click on fill BGC form, you have to give the personal details. So the details are like passport, PAN and address details, and then economic details, CGPA or overall percentage. Then you have to give two references, their names and their company or institute name, designation, contact number, email ID, and the relationship with the application period for which reference knows the applicant. So for this, the best references are, you can give your lecturer details. Please contact your lecturers and give their details as a reference. And then you have to declare that the above details are true to your knowledge, and you have to agree and submit that form. So after submitting that BGC form, you can download that BGC form, and then you have to upload the necessary documents. The documents format should be either JPEG or PDF, and the file size should be less than 2 MB. Above that it will not accept. Okay, so the documents which you should be uploading are NSR e-card, birth certificate, and a permanent and a present address proof. So for this you can give your Aadhaar card, then passport details, then PAN card. For ID proof you can give your voter ID or driving license or Aadhaar card, and then 10th grade marks sheet and 12th grade marks sheet, and your BTech all semester mark sheets, and then non-criminal affidavit. So this non-criminal affidavit and service agreement forms are there in joining formalities for first day at TCS option under ILP corner. So first you have to download this service agreement form and non-criminal affidavit form and medical certificate form also. Complete these forms and get them notarized. uh, and scan this non-criminal affidavit and medical certificate, and because you should be uploading this medical certificate and non-criminal affidavit in the background check form, and you have to submit these uploaded documents. And the next part is you have to complete these onboarding forms. There are some forms you have to complete before joining. There are provident fund and pension scheme nomination form, and gratuity form and superannuation form. And this superannuation form is not for freshers, so you can skip this part, and you can go into the declaration form, and you can easily complete all these forms, and you have to submit these forms and take printout of these forms, because you have to submit the hard copies of these forms while you are joining. So that's all guys, you have completed all the formalities that you should do before joining the TCS. And finally, you have to take all the hard copies, and please take your original documents and xerox copies of all the documents, because it will help you a lot at the time of joining, because you may not know how many of the xerox copies should they take, and how many of the copies the attestation is required. So you have to do self-attestation there. If you have extra xerox copies, you can do it yourself. So thank you guys, that's all. And congratulations for getting placed in TCS. Thank you.